Hi, in this tutorial, you will learn how to have a Power Apps login for users of your app the right way. I'm saying the right way because there is a right way and a wrong way of doing this. And I will explain what I mean by that. Let's get started. First, let's start with the wrong way. Some people create a login screen on their app and check if the user exists against the user table that they created in the app. Something like this. App developer goes to insert, adds a text label, and adds an text input, calls this something like username, and then on this field below is where the end user is going to type the username, then creates a password field where the end user is going to type the password, and a login button. Then once the user types the data, clicks login, and the application checks if the user exists in the database, if the password is correct, and then provides access to the user. But that is wrong. You should not do that. I will reinstate, you should not do that. Power Apps offers a built-in login feature that is available for all licensed users, and that is the correct way of doing this. There is no need to implement your own login screen. So now, let's talk about the right way. Instead of implementing your own login screen, what you do is this. First, you create your own app. Let's say that this is my app, the Service Desk app. Then, on this app, you can create new tickets, tickets in progress, check the tickets in progress, and all that. And then, when you are ready for other users to use your app, what you need to do is to share your app with the users you want, the users in your organization that already have a Microsoft Power Apps license. Let me show you one thing. I'm here at the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. If I click here on Active Users, there is a list of the users that I can share my app with. They all have a Microsoft Power Apps licensed account with an email, password, and all of the security provided by Microsoft. So you don't need to re-implement that. It makes no sense. What you need to do is just share your app with those users. And how to do that? Let's go back to our Power Apps application. What you need to do is to go here on the share button. Click share. Then it will open this new page. And here you are going to see the users with who you can share your app. Depending on your organization, then you can search users by name, email, then you can search the users here, select them, you can personalize an email message, include an image, you can choose if you're going to send an email to them, then you click share. Once you do that, that person will receive an email telling that you invited them to use your app and providing the instructions on how they can access it. Then, to log into your app, they will use their own licensed Power Apps account to log in. And once they do that, your app is going to be available for them to use. Simple as that. The whole authentication process is provided by Microsoft themselves, and you don't need to implement none of that. There's a lot more that goes into actually creating a final solution to release for end users and how you should prepare your app to share with end users. But that is a whole nother story. The basic concept that I would like you to get from this video is that you don't need to implement your own login screen. You can leverage Microsoft's own Power Apps authentication system to allow your end users to access it. Your app will be safe for you and for your users to work with. If you like this video, please click like, and if you want to learn more about Power Apps, click subscribe.